Okay, we are live. Yep, we are live on IG. We are live. I repeat myself there all the time. Let's get live on Twitter as well. Sweet. How's everybody doing? What's going on, IG? What's up, Maz? What's up, Miss Rem? What up, Tunnel? I'm checking in the Discord too. What's up, Telegram? What's up, Monk? Tomaso, Jerry Rome, Tiffany. What up, Rickard? Al Mirage hasn't said hi back, but that's okay. I haven't seen you in a while, Mirage. Clinton, what up? What up? Who else is in the call here? Rachel, I see iPhone. Remy, what's up, Remy? Long time no see. Monk, Marius. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today has been beautiful. Today has been full of progress, and I wanted to jump on a call and say, hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jalal Ibrahimi. For those of you who don't know and who are seeing me and the project for the first time, this is live streamed on Twitter, and there's a lot of people that don't really know exactly what's going on in the project. But today, we're going to be diving into a little bit of market analysis and a little bit of a recap of what happened in the last week. OSIS has been building since 2021. It took until this current bull market for us to dive in and launch the project. The first launch has been a very soft, I would honestly call it even a silent launch on Bitmart on the 21st. And exactly what was predicted to happen is what went down. Strategically, we got 90% of the bears out of the running, and we got OSIS at a discount. As of today, I'm not sure how many of y'all are following the market. We are at a nice 52 cents range right over here, about 52, 53 cents range. Let's zoom out so everyone can kind of see the chart. That's a solid climb up. If anybody here knows how technicals work, that is a very technical chart. Check that out. Check that out right here. Here, well, actually, we'll go right here. Now, normally, oops, people who do technical analysis would know this. Let's make this a little bit bigger even. All right, check this out. Would see that we've got a solid support on the bottom here. What is this at? Let me just zoom this out. About 45 cents, 46 cents is the floor. It has not dropped below this. We know for sure that 40 is a solid support level here. Let's draw a little support level here. Boom. Because it's been tested, and the market and the people are like, no, if it goes to 40, I'm buying it. That's what everyone feels like, because they're like, okay, that's just an absolute discount. Now we're sitting at above the 50 range. We talked about break even, Monk, we talked about that too. We got all of the people who got the airdrops and got the tokens for free from different prizes and things. They were all eaten up right here. Those guys are gone. This was actually expected. For those of you who are just seeing this for the first time and you didn't see the last two videos, we listed on Bitmart silently as an opportunity to get those people out of the race and allow our community to get that opportunity to pick up OSIS at a very nice discount. Some of y'all even got lucky enough to get it at 25 cents, but that went pretty quickly, as you can see right here. This candlestick right here, that was eaten up instantly. And ever since, we've been having a nice, strong upwards trend. People are still going to jump in and out around this range, of course, but this is all to say, this is great to see. This is good news. This is a beautiful chart. I'm going to look at the comments real quick. Jerome said it's 24/7 open on my second screen. Okay, that's funny. That's super funny, man. I know a lot of us are watching the chart and watching the action. If you guys want to really get deeper into the action, you can look at this thing right here. This is the order book. You can see who's trying to buy at what prices at any given moment, and you can see who's trying to sell at what prices. Now, from the selling side, you can actually understand what the projections are. I did draw a chart here, right? I did draw a little bit of a line here of where it could go. Let me draw the other side of things here. Hold on. So we see a channel that looks like this. If it keeps channeling upwards like this, I'm giving you all a little bit of technical analysis game right now. We can see the price going like this. It just kind of bounces up and down in this range the same way this has been doing, right? Next time it hits this right here, 50, what is this, 53? It should naturally move up into the 60s range. But we must also take into account what's going on in the order book, okay? Monk said, I'm still waiting for 30 cents to go all in. I'm sorry, brother, but that ship has sailed. I don't think there's anybody. I think I can wait. I don't think there's anybody that's trying to sell that low. As you can see here, check out the orders. We've got one solid wall. You can kind of see a wall forming here too. We've got a ceiling. We're calling it a ceiling to break through, and it's at the 55 cents range. What is that? Right over here. This is where people are kind of hitting. You can see where it is here. And it's somebody who is in position with about 14,000 OSIS. Don't know who they are, but they're there. And this is realistically the only ceiling there is. This guy is basically the only seller left. It's about 10,000 USDT. After that is purchased up by whoever, whether it's someone in the community or someone in the public world, with all the marketing that's going to go on in the next couple of days, it'll be gone. And if you look up between this guy, so 18,000 OSIS, between this guy and look at this, between this guy and 70 cents is like hardly any action. So if this one guy is 10,000 USDT worth, and then up to 79.80 cents, it's only another 7,500. So this is what would be happening. These orders would be filling the moment this guy gets out of the way. We got a little bit of a truck blocking the lane, but once that truck is out of the lane, it's really an open sky and ceiling above. That's why this guy right here, if you stretch him all the way out, I don't know, I can't actually pull up the chart like higher here. It doesn't let me zoom up higher in this chart view. But that is why, yeah, that is the direction that we're going in. So we're looking at this forecast, and it is a very light range above. These guys are going to be eaten up in a moment. Like 1,000 OSIS, nothing. 1,000 OSIS at 61 cents. We're going to basically shoot right through these levels in the next move up. The next move up, I don't see any kind of resistance. I mean, there's no resistance shown here even after 80 cents. I'm not seeing the orders after 80 cents, but let's see if we can actually see like a deeper order book. Is there an deeper order book? It doesn't show me a deeper order book. So I don't know who's sitting at 80 and 90 and $1 and beyond, but my suspicion is that not much. It'll probably be the same as this, with people taking a little bit of 1,000 OSIS out. Guys, it's an open sky, especially with the next listing coming up, which I am going to announce on this call right after a little bit of chart analysis. I'm just here to show y'all that it's a pretty open sky and ceiling. Once more people kind of jump in on the buy side, we'll see this clear up, because realistically, this is like the only guy right here is the only bit of resistance. There's like a little bit of a tiny ceiling here with like 1,000 USDT worth that someone wants to sit at 54.5. I don't know who here is trying to take a 4.5 cent profit, but whoever they are, you're being real silly right now. I strongly suggest and recommend you hold a little bit longer than that. But yeah, realistically, this is the only little wall that we're seeing. Everything that comes after this red bar is cumulative, is pretty minuscule. And we're looking at a pretty good forecast in the coming weeks. Let's jump back into Discord here. Oh. Can y'all see me? Yep. Clinton said change your order book from 0.001 to 0.1. Good point. Great point. Oh, great. Even better. Okay, let's get a look here. Thank you, Clinton. All right, so let's look. So we were looking at 79 cent range before. There's really nothing. There's almost nothing going on here in terms of selling pressure in the order book. Let me make this smaller for all of y'all in IG. Ooh, where are we at? Where are we going? Okay, here we are. Everybody in Instagram. Can y'all see this now? Clinton said, I'm not new to this, I'm true to it. I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. So now we can actually get a look into the deeper selling pressure levels. Miss Remy's throwing up the little signs. That's cool. All right, everyone can see now. Whoop can see. Dario can see. What's up, Dario? What's up, Jason Childs? BRF Smith. Sun Outfits. What's up, Stephen Lee Bergman? We're looking at the chart right now. We're looking at the orders and the selling pressure going on here. So from what y'all didn't see yet, at the 55 cent level, this is it. We've got 18K OSIS here trying to be sold and purchased. Above that is really minimal selling pressure. This is minimal. This stuff is going to be like fired through. The moment we break through this 55 range, I have a strong feeling that we're going to be able to work it through all of these because it's such small amounts. And look, hardly any pressure, hardly anybody here, even up until the $1 point, nobody, nothing. Up at the 2, 4, 5, and 550 point, nothing. It's basically nothing. So this is the kind of order book that you see when a project goes parabolic, where it's like boom shoots through the sky. This is the kind of chart that you actually the kind of order book that you see, which is very interesting to me. I'm sure that other people are gonna jump in, certain people who are like, okay, I'm happy at a dollar sale. I'm still gonna laugh at those people who are trying to like selling themselves short. Wait 2 years to sell yourself short. Y'all don't do that. Hold, focus, and let's move into a way higher range. This goes for everybody. Whether you're on IG watching this, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on YouTube or Instagram or Discord. This chart alone shows that we have quite easily have the potential to shoot all the way through $5. I think that we can do even more than that. I think we can go way higher and way harder than that. But this is also, like I said, this is also a community effort. This is a joint effort. It's not just the team, it's the community as well. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to show y'all how you can help literally today bring that attention and that activity to the project. And it's by engaging with the Twitter. Let me show you guys what Twitter looks like right now. There's some people in Twitter watching this too. What's up, Twitter? I'm gonna show off Twitter a little bit. Y'all are in there. I'm gonna show you guys what our Twitter feed looks like, our Twitter page looks like. So something that we're doing and something that all projects do is they essentially they blow up their project on the market by blowing up Twitter. Okay, our Instagram is solid. Our excuse me, our Discord looks great. Telegram looks great. But Twitter is where the most virality happens because of the organic algorithm that is there. Something that I'm actually really proud about, and I'm honestly kind of low-key surprised came this fast, is the check. We got verified, but we got verified as an organization. This is rare. This is actually, I was told the other day that they were like, people were surprised that a Web3 company went from like no verification to when we applied for verification, they were like, oh, you're legit, and gave us the gold check. A lot of other even exchanges and other major companies do not have this verification check. Y'all can look up, like, what is this? Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu news. Shiba token is verified. That's respect. That's respect to them. If y'all look at like Pepe Coin ETH is not gold checked. They're not an organization. They're considered like smaller. It's like a person. Twitter sees us as an actual full-on verified organization, which is great. We've grown in following, we've grown in activity. Check this out, y'all. 698 retweets on this post. Let's just quickly check what's going on IG. Sweet. I'm looking at a little inception of myself, looking at myself. Okay. Hey, everyone, retweet this right now. Everyone that's here. If you're watching on Twitter, retweet this, comment on this, like it, do something with it. Because if you do that, more people will jump in here and be like, oh, what's this OSIS thing? But yeah, 68 retweets, 38 comments. Activity is going up, 67 retweets, 70, 40 something comments. There's 1100 on this one. That's CoinGecko's post. 57 on this. We're growing the Twitter slowly but surely, but we're gonna speed this up. We need to speed this up. And with everyone helping here, with all of y'all jumping in, anytime there's a tweet, right? Turn on your notifications, a little notification bell. Anytime you see a tweet, jump in and engage. Y'all don't you have no idea how much this helps organically blow something up. Like if we had everyone in this in the Discord, for example, if we had all of y'all jumping in on all of these posts that we tweet like every few hours, the project would be pushed to like hundreds of thousands of people organically. That's it's relevant to them. And those people will come and they will buy all the ceilings out. This, what I'm showing you right now, like engaging like this is exactly how projects like for example, I'm gonna give you an example project. So Peng blew up based on organic engagement. When they post, for example, 3 hours ago they posted, their community came and they retweeted this 153 times. Now the reason I'm showing you Peng is because we are working with the marketing team that is behind Peng. What did Peng do and why is that a good reference? Okay. Now it's a meme coin, so naturally it's gonna go to the dumps. I'm sorry guys, anybody that invests in meme coins, you already know a meme coin is just hot for a minute and then it's gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. We can't compare ourselves to a meme coin when it comes to chart activity and longevity. It's apples to like turds. I'm sorry for the meme community, the meme turd community. I meant meme coin. I meant that that but on the marketing side, how they blew up to this point where they went from being, what is this, 45 cents to, well, basically they went from $1 million market cap to a $200 million market cap here in days, in a matter of days, and it's because of the attention and the organic traction that they brought to the project. The marketing team behind this company is speaking to us and they're like, look, the key to everything is Twitter. Blow up Twitter and bring people in. I'm speaking about this openly to y'all. This is some behind the curtain secrets. I'm speaking about this openly because we're going to be educating on this kind of thing anyways on OSIS University this summer. And I know a lot of you are trying to build your own projects. I'm going to show you how to do this and how to implement this in a way that y'all could blow up like this too. Y'all could do this too. Anybody can actually do this. You just need the right steps. So we're going to show you, we're going to demonstrate, we are going to be the proof in the pudding with how we're pushing OSIS on Twitter. So that's what I'm saying. For free, all of y'all can contribute into boosting the activity, boosting the price, boosting the eyes on the project just by commenting, liking, and reposting. This is super important. Bookmark too. Share with people too. Whatever you do, just push and bring a little bit more activity to the Twitter page. At some point, it's going to hit like, what do you call this? Um, it's going to be at that little edge and it's going to get pushed over the edge and it'll be viral. Like it will get pushed all over the place. We're preparing a whole lot of really cool content for this reason exactly. And I'm seeing that Monk said I reposted all the content. Excellent. Fantastic. Good work, Monk. Same with Caesar. Fantastic. Monk said most companies have blue checks. Only the most important and the biggest companies are gold checks. Monk said, "Don't make meme enemies." Hey, we're not trying to make meme enemies. We're gonna honestly, we're gonna let meme projects. I mean, anybody, any kind of project, tokenize using the OSIS tokenizer. So it's like I don't have beef with meme coins. I just don't want people to compare OSIS to a meme coin. It's just it doesn't make sense for the comparison. I wanted to make it clear that like okay, if some people came into this market introduced to meme coins, they don't really understand and see just from looking at charts, they don't really understand the difference between what a meme coin is, which is kind of like a firework. It burns bright and hot and then it's out, versus a real legit like tech company, a software company. When you look at Solana, when you look at XRP, and you look at Cardano, when you look at Ethereum, these companies did not just explode overnight. it takes a lot more brain power and understanding and education and knowledge to understand what these companies are doing. How many people here can put their hand up and say, I know exactly what Solana is doing? It takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to understand what like these legit projects are doing. So that's why I want to kind of split the, differentiate the two things. OSIS is not a meme coin. OSIS is not here today, gone tomorrow. OSIS is a 10 plus year plan project that is focused on creating infrastructure and creating an ecosystem for people. It's a whole lot more than just fun and games. Yes, some meme coins have a very high market cap. I understand, Caesar, and it's their time to be the hottest thing on the market. That's cool. That's great. I'm happy that some of these meme coins have huge market cap because that means that more people are being introduced to the space. Yes, they're being introduced through comedy, which is cool, which is great. Eventually those people are going to turn around once like those market caps kind of crash long term. That's what happens with 99.99% of these meme coins. They will crash. Those people will be in the market already and be like, okay, now it's time for me to get serious and look at what projects are doing real things. It's a really cool introduction, and I'm cool with it. No disrespect to meme coins. Just for anybody that is like a real serious person who wants to like get into the space seriously, take that little extra step and get educated. Watch some of our YouTube videos. Watch the education that we break down. Meme coins have their place in the world. These altcoins have their place in the world. They're here today and gone tomorrow. They are a fad. A lot of people, when they go into investing, for example, look at what Warren Buffett talks about. If you're here to invest, you want to get on a trend, okay? You want to get on a trend is what all the biggest gurus tell you. You get on a trend raises, a rising tide lifts all boats. For example, when people invest in a Bitcoin, the institutions putting $100 billion in Bitcoin, regular person putting $10 in Bitcoin. Both of y'all are on the trend. It makes sense. It is a bullish market. That's a sensible move to make because that's what consensus says is the smart move to make. You're on a trend. We have to also identify, I'm speaking to all the people who put their life savings in a meme coin, identify a trend from a fad. Fad Fad means something that is here today and gone tomorrow. Some things might be super popular for a month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years, but then they are gone. Now, if anybody is putting their life savings or putting more than they feel comfortable with towards these things, or towards, in the industry in general, just do your own research and recognize if this is a fad or if this is a trend. The entire Web3 industry is trendy. It is going to keep growing no matter what anybody says. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when this thing hits hundreds of trillions in market cap. Right now we're at 2.5 trillion. OSIS is a part of that side of things. We are betting on the entire space and industry and technology being an integral part of everyone's lives and technology. It gets me fired up. Y'all can see it too. Things like PayPay and things like even Shiba Inu, it's been around for a year and a half, 2 years. People are like, okay, something that's $20 billion can't fail. I'm sorry to break it to you, it can fail. The same way Ethereum can fail, the same way realistically any project in the Web3 space or even the normal traditional stock market, any project can fail. But where are these projects aligning to? What are they doing long term? Ethereum and Solana and Bitcoin and these things are actually, and OSIS are actually building for this space long term to build a future where even more people can get involved and build and create and utilize this technology. A lot of meme coins are like, hey guys, let's have some fun and let's rage and let's party. And everyone loves a good party. I'll be the first one to say I love a good party. But hey, if you party 7 nights in a row, that eighth night, you might not go out. It's not always, or maybe if you've got 8 nights in you, a lot of people dropped off on the fourth and fifth night because I don't know how many of y'all can drink 7 nights in a row. Honestly, the only people I know who can do that are alcoholics, and I don't really hang out with alcoholics. That's the same thing as a meme coin. The crypto bros will shill you to oblivion, but please do your own research. I'm only talking about this because we went about meme coins. It's funny. It's a funny topic. And it's one that people should get educated on. There's too many, I would say too many people coming into the space not knowing anything. and then they get a really sour taste in their mouth because they didn't read the fine print of what you're getting into is like a 1 month long party, and a lot of people are going to get fatigued and they're going to leave. That's the reality of this 1 month long party or 1 year long, however year long party. That's what a fad is. If we're looking at trends, for example, a company like Helium, HNT, it doesn't matter how low helium goes, they're going back up because they're building real infrastructure. You can see, for those of you who don't know, Helium is a company that is building a decentralized phone and internet network. They have physical helium devices that they attach to cell towers and create this big mesh net of like a public Wi-Fi system basically and a public phone system. It's actually super, super ingenious. Right now, most telecommunications companies are centralized, right? You've got AT&T, you've got T-Mobile, you've got Vodafone, and you've got Orange and all these other companies that are, they're big monolithic guys. And you're either with one or you're with the other, and you kind of have to flip back and forth between them. And sometimes you have a good relationship, sometimes you have a bad relationship. But what Helium is doing is decentralizing all of that. So here, that's a little quick shout out to Helium. But I'm giving you guys a vision of like, okay, when you hear about someone like that, you might want to think, is that a fad? Is telecommunications a fad? I don't think so. The richest companies in the world are telecom companies because they have to do with communications. Helium is building a decentralized network for that. That is a trend. That is the direction we are going into. So okay, all my rant over. I know this was an OSIS markets update. All in all, I feel fantastic. We will be making an announcement very soon, but I can confirm today we have our second major exchange listing. It is in the top 15 exchanges in the world. This one is a hot shot. They're doing really, really well right this minute, this exchange. So we are really, really, really excited to work with them. We're going to be listing around mid-April. I'm going to give you guys the exact date when we're allowed to post. Basically, we have to kind of align the announcement with them. We do have the time pretty much locked in, but we're going to make that announcement. After this second exchange, we do have plans for decentralized exchanges. The DEX side of things, we want to essentially open up the decentralized exchanges, not just for like Ethereum compatible tokens like, ETH, Polygon are both Ethereum compatible, USDT, Ethereum compatible, but we want to add Solana. So people who have meme coins right now in the Solana chain can cash out of their project when that party's over, and they can come and they can swap it for OSIS. So Solana and potentially a couple of other chains, we're going to have cross-chain swaps that is being built out and worked on for the decentralized exchange side. So that's super exciting. That's going to be in late April, early May. That is the path. The marketing is starting this week. It's already started. It's ramping up. You can see on the Twitter a little bit more activity, a little bit more people joining in, jumping in. The ad side of things is going to be beginning this week as well. We've got a lot of content that's being generated on the back end that will be posted and then will be promoted. So y'all will see some pretty cool activity and some movements in the market as well, because ads translate to market activity. But I'm proud, I'm happy to say on day 6 of being listed, we are above the 50-cent mark, which is a solid place to be. There's a clear floor there. So I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of the team. This is only the beginning. We will see the next couple of weeks a lot more activity happening, and I want everyone to do their part in support. Let's see. I'm going to jump between the different platforms here. People talking. Dario asked, "Is Bitmart not available to certain areas and locations?" Yes, that's correct. Bitmart is it's patchy. Bitmart is available here and then not there, and here and not there. What's up, Mateo? I see that we got 50 viewers on Twitter. Let me see. Y'all on Twitter, drop some comments here. I'm trying to see what's going on in the chat. Say something. That's cool though. We got 50 people on Twitter today. We've got a handful of people on YouTube watching. We've got hundreds on IG. What's happening in Twitter? Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the activity. Let's go. 50 and counting. Shoot more alpha, sir. That's cool. Grafstein said, "Damn, Jalal, this alpha FOMO's me. Can't wait for the next announcement after the second exchange listing." Thanks for commenting that, Marius. OSIS is now available on Bitmart Exchange. Y'all can just log in and get into it. Everyone watching here right now, all 51 on Twitter specifically, OSIS has listed. It's been a week since we've been live. We have been quiet. This is your opportunity to dive in while you can get the price at a discount. This 52 cents is the floor. It is not going to go beyond this. We've got a whole community that's holding this floor. We've got a handful of whales holding over millions of OSIS that are on lockup, just so y'all know, holding that floor. So it is time to to explore new regions of the chart, to explore new price regions. And that is happening over the coming weeks. We have a second exchange listing, major exchange listing that we're going to be pushing with hundreds of key opinion leaders in the space. Twitter is going to be exploding very, very soon. But I'm here to tell y'all, while it's still quiet right this minute, when it's still just a few thousand of us, that the time is here. The time is now. We've got 60 people on here. So this is the beautiful thing about Twitter. It is pushing this live stream to all kinds of people, pushing it to new people. I bet half of y'all watching this are like, what the hell's going on? Who is this? My name is Jalal. I am one of the co-founders of OSIS. It is nice to meet you. I know that y'all don't run into the founders of a project very often. Y'all can check out our page. We are here. We are personal. We are with you, and we have a plan to absolutely blow this thing up, go to the moon, and stay beyond the moon, maybe hit Jupiter in the next 5 years to 10 years, because we're working on a project, an ecosystem of multiple applications, infrastructure. It's going to take more than 10 years to make the the societal, the socio-economic impact that we're building towards. But look, the projects and the product are coming out as soon as this next month with our first releases. We've got Q3 this year for OSIS Profile, which is like basically a decentralized profile that you can use anywhere on the web. But this profile allows people to basically monetize their information, monetize their presence online. Excuse me, I've been talking nonstop for like 40 minutes now. Q2 2025 is a huge, huge milestone. We'll be releasing the OSIS exchange that is being worked on. It's a decentralized exchange, so it'll be available to anybody in the world, no regional restrictions. We will not be holding anybody's money, but we will be allowing people to facilitate trading and swaps with lots of different currencies. We're going to be building it to be more than just EVM compatible, more than just Ethereum compatible. You'll be able to trade across different chains. For example, Solana to Ethereum, or USDT ETH versus TRX, things like this. We'll have all kinds of trading pairs, which is great. We will also have a social media component built in and a token voting governance system built in, where OSIS tokens will be used to vote on things. We'll have a staking system that allows people to get those voting OSIS tokens. We have a Meta Badges NFT project that gives people the ability to vote significantly more and be the first ones to get into newly listed projects. It's kind of like an IDO or a launchpad platform. They crowdfund, they list, and the people who can vote for them, who hold OSIS and hold Meta Badges, will be the first to be able to get invested into these things. For reference, look at platforms like Comunitas, look at other platforms like DAO. I think it's called DAO Starter, MakerDAO, these companies that are launch pads. It is a great system, and our goal is to essentially make it an open and very easy place for people to come into this Web3 space, to first tokenize their product, their service or business, and then to be able to list it on a public exchange at, with almost no fees, no barrier to entry, but allow them to truly build with the community and build a community within the OSIS exchange. People right now are building communities. We are in Twitter, in Instagram, in all these other platforms in order to bring them to an exchange. Now, what do you guys think will happen if you build a community within an exchange, where the same place that they can communicate, they can get updates and interact and share crucial information, do research on your project? What do you think will happen if that's the same place that they can trade? This is the big question, and this is what is evolutionary, we'll say revolutionary about what we are building at OSIS that is coming over the next year. But first comes first is listing. Second listing is coming in a couple of weeks. OSIS is listed on Bitmart, so y'all can jump in anytime you want. Get OSIS at a discount today. Can't promise you it'll stay at the same price tomorrow or even the next day or in the next month. I for sure can't promise you it'll stay at the same price with the second exchange listing or even after the second exchange listing announcement, which is coming in the next week. So I am very excited, very positive. We're up over 15% positive in the last 24 hours, doing more than 100,000 USDT in trading volume every single day with zero promotion, with zero marketing. We did a silent launch and now we are shifting to being very loud and proud and public and pushing this project with all kinds of influencers, with growth hacking teams, with two of the most successful marketing teams in the entire space, from Master Blocks to the team that built Peng, PENG meme coin. So it is a huge, huge week, handful of weeks coming up. I'm gonna do one more look through the comments real quick for anyone that has any other questions before I jump off here. My guy said, no brainer, sir. We just started and we shall and must shoot way beyond the moon and Jupiter. One of the dopest devs out there. Nothing but love for these community vids. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Grafstein. Really, respect. You know, the acknowledgement is important. We've put in, I think around 140 hours of live streams, educating, communicating the project, giving everybody updates and being as transparent as possible. And it's been a really, really exciting and wonderful journey this last 2 years. Almost, I think 2 years and 4 months, 2 years and 7 months. 2 years and 7 months since OSIS has been launched. Y'all can see that the Twitter was launched in 2021. A lot of the community members have been here since 2021. We've all seen it grow from an idea to being out there and publicly traded. It is a huge, huge journey and milestone, and I'm super proud of everybody. Super proud of everybody involved in it so far. So remember, everyone that is here, those of you, Shamu Man, what's up, Gabriella, Spartacus, Reese, Ivan, David, Marlo, Mateo, what's up, Benny? All of y'all jumping on the IG. Hold. Trust me, trust OSIS like you have in the last 2 years. Now is the time to hold. Take it one step further. Hold on for dear life. Do not be tempted by a $1 price increase or even a $5 price increase. Hold on for dear life and ride this ride and see where it can go. If y'all sell at $1.70, 55 cents, whatever the price, you're going to sell yourself short, and you might even end up probably buying it right back at a higher price. So have the patience, follow along with these meetings, these updates. We're doing them every few days. And ask your questions. Get educated. We're here. We're gonna help you. You're gonna see the blow up real time. We're gonna be together watching this thing blow up. We're gonna look at the chart together. We're gonna ride this out together. So let's hold hands, link arms. Let's be strong. OSIS's motto since day one has been strength in numbers. And let's be here. Gabriella said, we believe in the project. We think long term. Exactly. Beautiful. Shout out to Gabriella. Buonasera, Gabriella. I believe she's Italian. Let's build on the community. Woot the cleric asked how do you make a coin without making it a meme slash shit coin? Well, that's actually very interesting. Interesting question. So meme coins are solely based on hype. There is actually no value or trade. There's no exchange of value when it comes to the meme coin project and the user. Sure, users are trading value between each other, but really a meme coin is like a meme coin's journey is make something go viral, Ponzi scheme. There's no functions. A Ponzi scheme basically means imagine you take $1 from someone else and and then you take $2 from someone else, and you take $1 and put it in that guy's pocket, and then you take $3 from someone else and you put it in the second guy's pocket. So they think they're fine. They think they made some money on paper. It's like a pyramid scheme. Meme coins are like a pyramid scheme. That's why I'm like, I don't I don't promote that. Sure, people can go and have fun, and it's a party. Nobody told you to. Partying is all fine and all. Partying 7 nights in a row is, it's a little bit excessive. If you're drinking 7 nights in a row, we all know that's not good for your body. For your body, meme coins are the same thing. Cool, it's fun to have a party. It's cool to speculate and have a great time with them. Of course, it's thrilling because it's explosive. But meme coins don't have actually an actual function. They don't give you anything in return. Uh, a- Actually, an example of a project that started as a meme coin but actually transitioned into becoming more of a utility project is Dogecoin, and also Floki. And honestly, even Shiba is doing their thing to transition. It's the only way to have longevity and in like strength. So I'll use Floki as an example. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice because I've been like projecting in high energy for like an hour now. I'm passionate for everybody. So how did Floki transition from being a total meme coin to being like an actual project? Well, if you go to the Floki website, you'll see that they created games. They created like several different things. They partnered with several companies to offer services and and applications for the users. So now you can use the Floki token, the meme token. Now suddenly you can exchange it for something of value that you get back, which is a service, which is a game that you can perhaps play to earn. They started to build an actual ecosystem around what they're doing. A project like Peng, for example, PENG, nothing. It's just memes, hype, shill your bros. Because when you shill your bro, you make more money. But really, you're just taking money out of your bro's pocket. And it's one long chain of hot potato. Who's going to be left with the meme coin at the end? Whoever is lost all their money basically, or the handful of the thousands of people who do. Some people are we'll say savvy investors, and they jump in and they're there for the pump, and then they get out during the dump. They get out before it dumps. So those guys make a ton of money. Most of the creators of meme coin projects, you'll notice, look at the circulation of the market cap. This is some real game for y'all right now. This is some real game. This is going to let you know what to watch out for. If there's 100% circulation of the tokens of the project, that means that the team is holding the tokens in their wallets, and they are most likely going to sell on the way up. Most of these meme coins, the team puts a bunch of money in marketing, blows it up. A bunch of crypto bros come, and unknowing people thinking that, oh yeah, I'm not going to be the one that gets dumped on. And the team for these meme coins, they just dump on y'all, and that's that. Real legitimate projects have to have a token lockup period for the founding team. I don't even get to see my tokens for years from today. I get zero, I get nothing out of it. I'm building because this is my passion. This is the same as everyone else that's in a real legitimate project. There's something called a vesting term and period. So if you go on CoinMarketCap, I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to show y'all right this minute what it looks like. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. Okay. Look at this. So this is a project. Total supply, circulating supply. So this means that the circulating supply is 100%. That means that the team's got their tokens. There's no way they don't. We'll look at Doge. It's probably 100% supply too. Yep, they got 100% out. They've got 100% too, but the max supply is infinite, so it's not actually they can just keep printing more money here. They can just keep printing more Dogecoin. Why are they not giving me Shiba Inu? There we go. So the circulating supply is a little bit less than the total supply here. We're looking at, you know, whatever, 20 million, 20 billion, 20 billion less, which is cool, which is interesting. Caesar, you said, you know what, Jalal? I totally agree with everything that you say about meme coins. However, I wonder why Shiba is the 10th coin in the planet, or Doge. You know what, Caesar? I agree with everything you're saying, and I wonder the same thing. If you show that to anybody that's in like the traditional market, like Wall Street, people who have like 40, 50 years of investing experience that have earned billions of dollars on all kinds of speculative things, they're gonna have the same sentiment as you and me. Like, how the hell did that happen, man? I think it's incredible because it shows just how much power the people have. People as a overall populace, we don't realize that we're the reason why Apple is $1 trillion company. We are the reason why Sony and Samsung and Universal and Google and all of these projects, the same way we're the reason that Shiba is the 10th largest market cap coin in the world. It is basically a Fortune 500 company if you look at it compared to traditional stock market as well. It is actually incredible. But we know for a fact that there's no crazy old institutions like BlackRock investing into Shiba the same way they're investing into Apple. So Shiba is purely the people's token. Bitcoin is also the people's token, but Bitcoin is now mixed in with institutional investors. So there's a whole lot of like old money going into there, Wall Street money and stuff. Michael Saylor is a perfect example, holding billions of dollars of Bitcoin. But if we look at Shiba, we don't have hedge fund managers trading Shiba like that. That's just regular people. So I think it's cool. I think it's a huge testament to like people. For us, we should be proud, even if it comes out in a weird way. With Elon Musk and Vitalik Buterin pushing Shiba and Doge. Yes, it's a weird expression of us, the people, being like, we got strength in numbers. We're gonna pump a dog coin to the 10th biggest thing in the world with a $20 billion market cap. It's incredible. Um, so Caesar likes to keep them as a lottery token. Hey, I can't knock that. People are gonna buy the lottery, and it's cool. It's fun. It's fun. That's like, if as long as you're chill, you're not putting your life savings, you're not partying too hard with Shiba or these meme tokens, you're gonna be fine. Woot said, but if I have a game, I could use Polygon as a way of making transactions. So why create a new coin? Yeah, you could create a game and you could use Polygon as a way of making transactions. That's totally fine and recommended actually if that's what if your focus is creating the game and you just want to earn transaction fees from people using Polygon and stuff. Honestly, that's a very great and simple way to do it. If you would like to take it a step further, if you're building and your intention is to create an ecosystem, something more than just the one game, then it would be recommended to create your own token that is used internally because, for example, think of a game like Candy Crush. Everyone knows Candy Crush. It is probably one of the most viral games. I remember seeing an ad for Candy Crush every like minute when I was using social media in the last like 7, 8 years. I actually met with the company. I actually met with the company that launched Candy Crush, and we talked to them about Ethos, which is interesting. They reached out to us about Ethos. For those of you who don't know, Ethos is one of the sister companies of OSIS, and it's an application, and it's not Web3 fully. It's got Web3 components, but this company kind of gave us a little bit of insight on what's going on with like these games. They basically buy up every game possible, every mobile game that pops off. This company, it's called Voodoo, and so imagine Candy Crush creating their own currency that can increase in value, that gets traded by people. It becomes an ecosystem. Basically, your game has the potential to become as big as Dogecoin or Shiba or Floki or any of these things. And that is way, way, way bigger and more potential for your brand and your project than Polygon. You're basically working for someone else in that sense. Like you're pushing Polygon, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with pushing Polygon. We're pushing Polygon. We respect Polygon to the max. But we created our own token on Polygon in which, sure, Polygon benefits from having another token in its ecosystem, but OSIS itself captures all the value, the brand equity. That question can be answered like this too. So one of the things that we're building in the OSIS ecosystem, the OSIS profile, is basically a profile that has your information in it. The difference between this and the Web 2 way of doing it is that in Web 2, you don't actually have access to the Web 2 profile. Like Google has a profile that they created for all of us. Each of us, every time you click something, every time you search something, every time you look at an ad, every interaction that you make, they're building more and more of a profile of you in their backend, but you have no idea what kind of dirt they got on you and what kind of weird assumptions and conclusions they've come to your weird search history, okay? But in blockchain, in Web3, when you have a profile like OSIS profile, you actually know what data you're giving out. You know what your persona looks like on the web, and you can actually monetize that, okay? You are worth millions of dollars to Google, Facebook, Amazon. Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. These companies alone make almost like 80% plus of their income, billions of dollars every year, just by having a profile of you. YouTube as well. Now, what happens when you control the profile and you can choose to monetize that profile? You have value. You yourself, being a participant in the internet, has value. You're the reason everyone gets paid. Why aren't you getting paid? That's the question on all these platforms. So with OSIS profile, you will be able to like monetize yourself. I'm trying to create a picture of you having value in the world, your brand equity, your brand value, your self-value. When you create a game and you create your own token, suddenly you've created a vehicle to capture that value. The value is no longer just people saying you're cool, it's people buying the token. Now, sure, people can say you're cool and play your game and make you money, but what if they can also buy your token and use that in the game, and then they have to buy your token and use it in the game, meaning that suddenly you have potentially millions of dollars of liquidity at your disposal, at your project's disposal, along with the fees that they're paying. It only adds to a person when they create their own token. That's the reason why you can create and you should create a new coin, a unique new coin. You capture your brand equity, your brand value, and you're able to put it on the market and be able to trade that for Bitcoin, for example. Suddenly your brand is worth money. We already know each human being has an inherent value. We just haven't been able to quantify it with a vehicle. The fiat currency, it kind of does it halfway, but it's looking at the fiat currency is looking at what you can do as a service or your hours or your time, or what you can sell like a product. It doesn't actually look at your brand value. The stock market is the first thing that looks at your brand value. The Nike check mark is worth hundreds of millions, probably billions of dollars. Just the check mark, that brand equity, the goodwill that's behind this, it's intangible. It is intellectual. And we want to make it sovereign. This is why the tokenization market is going to be 500 trillion plus dollars. This is why BlackRock, y'all, one of the biggest, I think top 3 biggest hedge funds in the world with trillions of dollars of assets under management. This is why BlackRock is saying tokenization is going to be the biggest thing ever. It's because these tokens capture the brand value and the equity behind a product or a service or a platform or a game or whatever it is. It's capturing the overall value of it. Everything is suddenly a stock. It's a really, really, really incredible thing. Once it clicks in your brain, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, there's going to be a trillion plus coins and they will all be able to get swapped with each other. There's going to be a universal value system, and it's going to be like way too incredible. There's going to be a handful of projects that are going to be like universally used. The same way we have like whatever 200 currencies today in the modern world, fiat currencies, those are going to get replaced by like central bank digital currencies, and we're going to have Bitcoin as a universal currency. People are going to use OSIS to swap with other currencies. People are going to use your token to swap with other currencies. It's going to be like the barter economy, but with your own token and with your own thing. Now, not everyone needs a coin. Not every human being. We don't need 8 billion people to create a coin. We don't need that. That's not necessary. But a lot of businesses will. A lot of major companies will. We actually are in talks. I'm going to kind of reveal more about this in the future, but our chief strategy officer, Len Nicholson, has very close relationships with some of the biggest companies in the world, and they are dying for a new angle at the market. They're these old monoliths, These old mega corporations who they're not in the culture anymore. They're not cool anymore. They're making trillions of dollars, billions of dollars a year, but they want a fresh angle at the market. And we're going to be the first company to be like, hey, y'all need to get in on this. It's not a matter of if tokenization is going to be the next new thing. It's a matter of when. The entire investment community knows it. The traditional world is getting there. They're getting to know it, like all the old school New York, Wall Street, stock exchange guys. And now companies are all going to have their own token. You guys are going to, next thing you know, Coca-Cola coin. You're going to have Coca-Cola coin, and people are going to be able to trade Coca-Cola coin. Because right now, for example, you can only buy from, like, you can only buy Coca-Cola stock from like the US stock market. If you're in Japan, well, so too bad. You got to go through a broker, you got to go through all these backflips and use the currency exchange, foreign exchange from Japanese yen to USD, and then you can eventually get into it, and you have to hold it through a proxy because you're not an American citizen, and blah, 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 blah. No, we're going to be able to invest instantly, effortlessly, seamlessly through the blockchain with everything. You're going to be able to invest in a friggin' new condo complex in your city, for example. And because you know it's going to blow up because your city is on the up, it's your city is growing, and you're like, oh, a lot of new people are going to move to my city. I'm going to get involved in this. But before they were like, all right, $30 million, do you have it? You're like, oh, damn. The way my checking account and my saving account works, I can't. It's not going to be that conversation anymore. It's not going to be, oh, you need $30 million to invest in this commercial development. It's going to be, hey, put $1,000 in, you can get a token from this development, and you can get a monthly, your portion of the monthly rent being paid by the whole complex, or the monthly condo fees. That's an example. It's happening. It's real. It's happening right now. It's super exciting. I'm so fired up. I've been on here longer than I expected to be on here. Oh, we've got 102 people dialed into the into the Twitter, which is hype. What's going on, Twitter? Y'all drop comments, drop chats. I'm here to enjoy this experience with you. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the comments. 41 reposts. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let everybody see it. Everybody jump in. Hashtag OSIS. What's up? What's up? What's up, Cohen Sleba? What's up, Stefan Mueller? Mateen. What's up, Orad now? Magdalena. What is going on, everybody? We are live. We are so live. Maybe we should do like really. How do you guys feel about Twitter Spaces? How do you guys feel about Twitter Space? We should do some Twitter Spaces soon. Maybe we can have like a live AMA with our community, and just kind of push it to the greater world. We did a great AMA with Comunitas 2 Saturdays ago. 56,000 people joined. I did not expect that kind of outcome. It was 90 minutes, and at some point, at like the halfway point, it just started going viral, and it just started going crazy. And then I was like, whoa, we've got a real audience. I got an arena full of people that were talking about OSIS, and it's cool. I'd love to recreate that kind of effect. We're gonna have a lot of activity on the page over the next few weeks. All 100 of you that are watching this stream right now, follow OSIS. Hey, follow my personal page too. I'm just starting to grow it. I signed up for Twitter forever ago, and I rarely use social media. I've been a business person since 2013, something like that, so more than 10 years. And I'm just now starting to become a little bit of a key opinion leader. I'm trying to be out here, be a little bit of an opinion leader. I got to start giving my opinion too, a little bit more. I gave X. It's not Twitter anymore. I get you. Yeah, I signed up when it was Twitter. Federico said, "Let's go." I've been giving out some opinions today. Maybe I got to give trigger a lot more meme coin people. If anybody here is a meme coin person, I might be your worst enemy. I mean, I'm not your enemy. I'm just gotta give polarizing opinions on social. That's what I found. I mean, as an organization, we're not going to do all that. Not trying to start any fights on social. OSIS is neutral. We don't hate on nobody. We respect everyone, and we want everyone to join. But me, as myself personally, I'm going to voice some of my own opinions on my own page, of course. But hey, let's start a conversation. That actually sums up my meeting for today, my update. I'm glad y'all could join me. We had hundreds of people join here. Woke status. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I hope to see you guys on our next call. Everyone that's in Twitter, j- follow OSIS. We're listing on a second exchange in a couple of weeks. Major exchange. We're going to be blowing it up. If anybody here wants a direct flights to the moon, follow OSIS. Check us out on bitmart.com. Get in position while you can, while the price is at what it is. We've stayed silent for the past few weeks. And now we are ramping everything up. The marketing is up. The announcements are coming in the next few days. So this is your opportunity while it's still quiet to get in position, get your bags, get get to know the company. Check out the white paper, y'all. I posted the white paper, some segments of it in the Twitter. So check out in our X profile. My bad for saying Twitter again. So check out our X, check out the OSIS X, and you'll see a lot of the content that we put in there. We are a full utility focused project, building infrastructure. Been here for years. I've got over a decade of business experience. We built successful companies before. I am one of the co-founders. I'm addressing everyone that's in the Twitter side. There's 115 people watching this. And hey, I hope to meet all of you. Anybody that wants to have a conversation with me or the internal team, drop a comment in Twitter, but come to Discord, for example, jump into the Telegram. We're in all of these things. This might be the only project that you have met with people as personal as our team, and we take pride in that. But for now, I've lost my voice after one hour of going hard at this thing. I am going to sign off and get back at the grind. So I appreciate you all. I appreciate everyone being here, and I will see you guys in a few days. We're going live all the time. We are going live all the time. One love and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see y'all in either tomorrow or the next day.